and welcome to Season 3's premiere of SeeYou Weekly. I'm your host, Mariah Ashley, and I want to thank everybody who's tuning in right now. If whether you're new or you're an old fan, we appreciate you, and as always, we're going to make sure we give you the best show we can. I'm here with my lovely co-host and panelists as usual. We have the wonderful Jack Yurden.
Thank you. How are you doing? Excited to be back.
Yeah, I know, right? Round 3.
Yeah.
And we have Amelia McGavero.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. You look lovely today.
Thank you.
And we also have our new panelist, Amanda. Amanda, how are you?
Good. I'm very excited to be here, so I'm looking forward to a great season.
Awesome.
Are you nervous?
A little bit.
I'd be.
But yeah.
I'd be really nervous.
Yeah.
It's probably fine.
Yeah.
We're good.
I feel really comfortable so
You'll
far.
become natural
Yeah.
over time.
Yeah.
Okay, so our first topic for today is the story of the Suburban Express. Basically, there was a U of I student who was planning on showing his ticket on his phone, and apparently it became a really big ordeal. The guy who was driving the bus didn't appreciate it. For whatever reason, he just did not want to see the ticket on the phone. He wanted to see it printed out. And they ended up, they were swearing at each other, they were cursing, they were getting into it, and nonetheless the kid got on the bus. But afterwards he was writing a complaint letter to the owner of Suburban Express, and the shocking part is what he got back was just a nasty note from the owner of Suburban Express. I mean, this guy was he was saying, we're not going to fire the guy. We actually suggest that you find another mode of transportation from the university. Like, really, really rude. And I don't know. Like, I just feel like, this is customer service. Like, this is the exact opposite of what you're supposed to be doing, as a company owner. I mean,
it gets worse, too. Like, they ended up posting all this guy's stuff on, there's a whole website called, like, the Suburban Express haters page. Yeah. And it's great. It has,
it's great.
Oh, my God. No, the guy who writes email, the owner of Suburban Express, Topin, I love the guy. He's amazing.
Really?
Yeah. If you don't know the story about him, he made the company when he was like 19. He got super rich, and now he uses all that power to just shit on everybody else. You know what? Yeah, you know what it's called?
What is it?
The American Dream. It is. That's what it is.
You ain't never lied.
I know. And the next thing he's gonna say is freedom of speech. I can say whatever I want to these people.
No, he can, but if people just choose not to ride the buses anymore, then that's their choice, and they shouldn't ride the buses anymore if they're gonna get that kind of customer service.
But do you think? I feel like Suburban Express is really it's circulated around college campuses. These are it's most of its customers,
suburbs.
Right? Are students. So it's like, you're really going to say this to the student. And mind you, Chris, the student that goes to U of I, he was saying, I'm going to tell the whole Greek community.
That's exactly the problem.
Do you think that's even a threat to the owner?
There's a huge chunk of campus that's Greek. So if all of them, know about it and decide that I'm not going to go there anymore, then that's a huge cut in his profits, and it's something that it should have been a wake-up call, but I don't think it really is.
Yeah, but why is that? Why does he feel like it's such? Why does he feel like he has so much power when it just as easily as he was able to write that note? We could protest.
This is going to sound dismissive, but I think he's crazy. I think he is, because I was digging into this, and I was going on Yelp trying to find what's the craziest review of this I could find, and then I started every single Yelp review he's responded to personally.
Yeah.
I noticed that, and it was I noticed he had posted there was a review from I don't know maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and literally
this guy is nuts.
he posted he'll edit it, and there's one review confirming that he edits them, and one from 3 years ago, someone wrote a bad review, and he just maybe 2 days ago wrote another one a follow-up yeah. God, I
think to me, for him to have this much time, first of all, to go back and search all these reviews, he must not be doing anything.
He's rich. He doesn't have to do anything.
He's not going to school.
But most people, rich people, they're like, oh, I got so much money, I'm gonna go get on this yacht and escape. You're here writing bad reviews.
Yeah, well,
responding to bad reviews.
It has caught up to him, because he did eventually last month. He got arrested for the harassment of it.
Right. True. Yeah. Well, to each his own. So you guys know we always have our celebrity beat, and we're going to start it off this season with one of our most popular celebrities on our show, Miley Cyrus. recently she was, I guess, she got into a situation with the officials in Mexico because during her concert she decided to twerk on the Mexican flag.
Class.
And yes,
Very classy.
And they are looking to charge her either a $1,200 fine, which is nothing.
She'll blow her nose in, so
Yeah,
whatever.
exactly. Or 36 hours in confinement, which she's probably not going to do. I just personally feel that Miley Cyrus, I mean, it used to be a shock factor in it when, you know, she was twerking and, you know, she was doing all this wild stuff, but now it's just being too much.
Yeah, how cool would that be for a street cred, though? 36 hours in Mexican jail? Come on. It's kind of cool.
I see where you're going
You'd
with
watch
this,
that
Zach.
Lifetime movie.
She'd probably be sitting in, like, a super clean cell with,
yeah.
like, caviar delivered to her. Like,
Or they'll let her out in like 2 hours.
yeah, because there wouldn't be enough room for her.
Yeah, because that's what happens to all celebrities. There's not enough room for these people in jail,
Yeah.
or, you know, they don't end up making it to their cleanup duty or whatever they have to do.
Whatever the case may be.
Yeah,
Or in
but-
Lindsay
Yeah.
Lohan's case, making it to her trial.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that the biggest thing about it was, I can respect Mexico for, you know, at least having enough respect for their country and saying, like, we're not going to let you just get away with
Yeah.
this. We don't care who you are, you know. But I really question whether it would be the same situation if this had been the American flag and this was like a show in LA or something. Like, do you guys think that they would have just overlooked it and just been like, oh yeah, you know, keep going, you better twerk, like,
I
or
hope not, but we've let Bieber get away with so much
Yeah. God,
being
that
from the
kid.
country that, yeah, maybe.
He's
I
not even
want
from
to think it would
here.
find them, but I don't know.
Let's talk about the next big hype. iPhone 6. iPhone 6 and iPhone 6 Plus, right? So, I personally, I am an Apple advocate. I love all the Apple products. I have all the Apple products.
Me too.
So I am
Oh, what's that right
automatically-
there?
Oh, my iPad.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I haven't seen a lot of people getting the 6 Plus because it's just, I think it's too big.
Yeah, it's almost like an iPad, it's just way too big for a phone. I feel like if you're gonna get something that big, you should like get an iPad maybe and just call it a day. But I feel like the 6
Plus.
6 Plus, yeah,
Right.
that's way too big. And I don't really know that it's really any that different. I haven't really heard that it's much different.
I
so.
think it's just the screen size is the biggest difference between the two, but that's pretty much it. But it's just, I feel like, I mean, they're taking away from the fact that it's a phone now. They're like, it's just too big.
Yeah.
I personally, I will be getting the 6. You'll probably see it on this episode. But yeah, I'm an iPhone guy. What do you think, Jack?
I've still been like weaning myself off of Apple, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I
Why?
just bought my Android back in December. Yeah, it's evil. I think it's evil. People keep telling me it's evil.
Apple is
I want to
evil.
believe. Yeah, I believe Steve Jobs.
No,
is,
they're gonna
you
get
know,
you for that.
the Antichrist. I don't know. Maybe.
They're listening.
I know. They are everywhere.
They are.
They want to know where you're at. Them and Google hook up.
Well, what about the
Even
whole
golf.
YouTube thing they have now? I mean, on the, I
Oh,
mean, it
yeah.
just.
Oh yeah. Okay, so you're talking about when YouTube, the complete album, was automatically downloaded to
Everybody.
anybody who has an iTunes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Automatically downloaded to their music library. I didn't even know it was on my music library because it went straight to my phone when I updated my phone.
Oh, it did?
Yes. So I was like, what is this? How did this get here? Who did this? You know?
Right.
And that's just, I don't know. I think it's too much power.
They're
Like,
pushing the limit of what they should do with our individual devices.
yeah.
We should be able to control what we put on them. And I mean, speaking from experience, I have an iPad that won't even back up because there is too much stuff on it and I can't seem to erase
Do you
enough.
think it's going to
things
get out
on
of
it.
control? Like, do you think it's ever going to get to the point where, you know, people will start demanding and say, like, hey, you know, we don't do this anymore. We're going to pull out unless you guys stop.
That's what they did. They added a little checkbox that if you didn't want it, you had to do it. But it was already downloading to everybody automatically that for most people it's too late.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. Apple, Google, and Bono, the trifecta of evil.
Apple's number one. But,
I feel like if they're doing this now, like it's like gonna be like, oh, okay, we can get away with this. But I feel like, you know, our kids' generation is in trouble.
You know, it's not just Apple though, because we see it everywhere else.
It's all social media.
We see it on Facebook. We see those ads that are just popping up in timelines on Twitter. We see these advertisements that are popping up on Instagram. Like, it's just bold advertisement. It's like, okay, I mean, this is supposed to be social media, but you know, to what extent do we cut it off and say, hey, I want it to be what I want it to be, not, you know, you can't force me to look at these advertisements or watch these videos or follow these people.
Yeah, Mark Zuckerberg said a while back, like, privacy just like isn't cool anymore. It's not cool to be private anymore.
It's not
you gotta
cool
put everything
to
out
advertisers
there.
anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point taken.
You can't make a profit off someone that doesn't want to be in the limelight, you know?
Right.
Right.
Well, don't we all love when we Google something or go on an online site and buy something and it just pops up on our side screen for the next
creepy.
2 weeks and you can never get rid of it, and they keep blasting you with advertisements time after time.
That happens to me a lot.
Yeah.
I know I'll go to like Amazon and I'll look at something, and then I'll go to Facebook, and then the exact thing that I was just looking at on Amazon will be right on the corner, and I'll just be like,
How did you know?
how did you
Cookies,
know?
Yeah.
Right, how did
It's
you know?
crazy.
The cookies.
The cookie, yeah, it's creepy.
You gotta delete the cookies.
Yeah, it really is.
Delete the cookies.
I usually like cookies, but I don't like these because it's making me feel like I'm watched, and I don't like that. And I'm starting to notice it. I don't know why I didn't notice it until like recently, but then I noticed like once I bought something that I really don't buy often, like, and then it starts showing up in my
it'll do that
sidebar.
too. If you buy a camera, it'll show you like, oh, here's a bunch of different other cameras that you might like. Like, no,
Good.
I just bought what I wanted.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's
Technology, guys. Ugh.
Be
Well,
afraid of it. Be
yeah.
very afraid of technology.
Yeah.
It's you know, it's getting even worse. All right, because okay, let's move on to our next topic. These leaked nudes that are coming from the iCloud. Whatever that entity is.
I don't know who that is.
It has been leaked. It has been hacked, and we are seeing all of these nudes of these celebrities. I know Jennifer Lawrence was one of the victims of these nudes released. I know some of them were fake though. I heard that Ariana Grande's was fake. It wasn't real, but Jack, you don't.
I'd rather believe that they were, but whatever.
Okay, well, I'll let you have that.
No, it sounds terrible.
We'll let your imagination run wild, Jack. No, but Jennifer Lawrence, she said that that it was of her, and yeah, she admitted it. And so, I mean,
Talk about somebody's privacy being completely blasted.
yeah, I don't know how this is happening. If everyone has a different individual iCloud account.
Well, it's because passwords are, theirs in particular, were really easy for just the regular hacker to figure out and get into.
You gotta do better. Celebrities, you gotta do better.
Yeah.
These passwords can't be that.
Yeah.
I mean, even the university makes us have at least one capital letter, a number, a special character.
And you have to change it every semester.
Right.
Yeah.
For this reason,
Don't even get me
so people
started.
don't get into your info.
See, that's what I wonder. Like, I would hate to be, like, in the limelight like that, because I feel like it's so much easier for, I mean, you're a target, you're in the spotlight, people, and I feel like there's a responsibility. Like, I feel like I have strong opinions for kind of not both sides or anything, because I don't think it's right, but I feel like if you're in the public eye, you should, like, be more conscious of what, like, I don't know, I feel like there's also, like...
Well, I think they have a lot more to lose if they are seen in the wrong way versus if, you know, a random student from campus, you know, a nude of them is leaked. It's like, oh, that sucks. When they're a celebrity, it's like, oh, she's so trampy. Don't buy her music. Like, but it happens.
Yeah.
You know, they're people too. You know, I don't know.
Yeah.
What's sad is, I mean, you can almost consider celebrities as a brand, and she is representing a whole variety of movies, a whole variety of films that she has been the face of, and when your young daughter or somebody knows that news have been leaked out, yeah, that changes their opinion of who they thought that person was. So it's unfortunate that happened to them. I don't want any person to have to go through that.
Right.
And it just all stems back to stupid technology.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Yeah, I
Horrible
think
technology.
this is gonna be a
What
good or
did you
bad
say?
publicity.
The trifecta?
The traffic Bono. It's all Bono's fault. I'm sure of it.
Zach. No, this is why we need. This is why we have
Thank you.
So do you guys think this is gonna be good or bad for the Hunger Games?
I don't think it's gonna matter in the long run.
No, it's not gonna
honestly.
matter.
No, I don't think it will.
I don't think so either. She's so great in that movie that it's just gonna be like one more thing added to her hotness scale.
Yo, and like Amelia said, it's a brand name too, and they have professionals working on her to rebrand her in the right light that they need her for. So I'm sure in the long run, it's not gonna make a difference for her.
It's probably going to even boost up her popularity. I mean, what is the saying? Bad publicity
There's no such thing as
is
bad publicity.
Yeah.
In
Yeah,
Hollywood,
I mean,
There's no system.
they're bringing in a whole new demographic, the older guys.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Do what I
going to
can.
wrap up our show for today. We do want to send out a very, very, very special thanks to Corey Holbrook, our producer, and the reason why you are watching us and have been watching us for 3 seasons right now. Thank you, Corey. We love you. Seeing You Weekly sends our love, and we will see you all next week.